Like I'm going to tell you one thing. Okay. So this type of sessions, okay, nobody will not going to give like migration sessions. Okay. But so I'm going to share all the knowledge how to migrate from other RDBMS to PostgreSQL. Okay. Let me open the page. Just a moment. The paint is, I don't know. From the morning, it is taking so much time to open. Just a moment, guys. It's taking so much time. Okay. So I need paint to explain the things. Okay. So see here, guys. So when we comes to database migration, right? Database migration. Okay. So when we are going to start the database migration from one RDBMS to other RDBMS, right? Okay. What is the first step we need to do? Guys, anybody have any idea as per your experience and knowledge? If we do any RDBMS to any RDBMS migration, the first thing is what we need to do? Database migration. Naveen, Vishnu, Satish. Guys, anybody have any idea? Srinivas. Guys, if we are going to do the migration, okay, what is the first step we need to do? What is the initial step? Guys, anybody? Satish, Kishore, Naveen, Ramprasad, Srinivas, Vishnu.
So pre-validation and yeah, that needs to be done, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
Exactly.
compatibilities, both
Exactly.
machines, disk space, RAM
Mhm.
size,
Yeah,
all these pre-checks should be done.
exactly. Correct. Yeah, yeah. So the first step is, okay, what we are going to call it as the first step, discovery. Okay. So the first phase is called it as discovery phase. When comes to discovery phase, what are all the things we need to do in the discovery phase? We need to, we need to fetch all the object types in source server. Okay. We need to fetch all the object type details in source server because the many of the object types will not going to support to the target database server, means RDBMS. So that's why, you know, whenever we are going to uh, do the object types, right? Means fetching the object types. One moment, here it is opened. I'll do one thing here. The first phase called discovery phase. Discovery phase. Okay, in discovery phase, What are all the things we need to do? First thing is we need to fetch object types. Okay. The second thing is, what is the second thing? Do you know? So once we are going to fetch the object types, okay, so we need to compare those object types in the target. Which target we are going to use? We need to compare whether this object types is compatible with the target side. Okay, so we need to compare. We need to compare the compatibilities. Compatibilities between source and the target. Okay, so we need to, compare the compatibilities between source and the target. And also the third thing is in discovery phase, okay, what we need to do, so we need to request the read-only user, read-only user on source side. Because so we need to fetch all the details on source side, sir, right? So that's why. So we need to request the read-only user on source side. So the particular concerned people we need to contact, and so the read-only user needs to be create on the source side. Okay. And also the one more thing is, okay, this is the one, this is the very important thing. What is that? We need to generate migration report, database migration report. Okay, we need to generate the migration report, database migration report. What is this database migration report? Okay, so this database, what it will going to help, how much time is required to convert the particular object types. Okay, it will going to show all the things. For this particular object type, will going to take this time and it will going to calculate all the things. Okay, how to generate this report, using, okay, we need to decide during the discovery phase only. Okay, which tool we are going to use for the migration. Okay, this is the very, very important thing. So some of the, you know, organizations means clients are not going to agree for the third party tools. Okay, so we need to work, we need to do the licensing one. Okay, some of the organization they are not going to accept the third party tools. At the time, we need to go for licensed products. Okay, there are a lot of licensed products is there. Okay, there are lot of licensed products is there in the market. But normally nowadays, the peoples are going to use Vara2 PG. This is the one of the best migration tool. Okay, and also if you comes to AWS, right? The AWS is going to provide the data migration service as well. Okay, and also when you comes to any other tool, Asperia. Okay, so there are many tools is there, SQL ways. Okay, so these are all the migration tools. Okay, comparatively, okay, as per my analysis and as per my experience, compared to other tools, the Vara2 PG is the best migration tool. Okay, the Vara2 PG migration tool is the best tool in the market nowadays. Okay, we can migrate the scheme, I mean structure of the table, and we can also migrate any object types, and also we can migrate the data as well from source to destination. Okay, so this is the discovery phase, right? Okay, so in discovery phase, these are all the things, these are all the information we need to plan. Okay, this is very, very important phase. Discovery phase is the very, very important phase. Guys, anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts? Okay. The next phase is, okay, planning phase. The next phase is, what is that? Planning phase. Okay, what is this planning phase? Okay, what are all the things we need to do here, in planning phase? So we need to plan for, landing zone. What is the landing zone? Means where we are going to, configure the target, right? Okay, that particular thing we are going to call it as landing zone. Okay, how much memory is required? Okay, so how much space is required? Okay, how much CPUs is required? Okay, all the things, okay, will comes to in the planning phase. We need to plan all the things in this phase only. We need to plan for landing zone. Okay, we need to plan for landing zone. Okay, guys, got it? Okay, the next thing is we need to list out the incompatibilities. Incompatibilities for all object types. And what is the alternative for those object types? Alternate for those object types. Okay, so we need to plan for these things as well. Okay, guys, we need to plan for, like what is the alternative for those object types. Okay, this is the one of the, one moment, guys. Yeah, so this is the one of the important phase. Actually, planning phase is the very important phase. Okay, so these are all the things we need to do in the planning phase. And the next phase is, okay, the next phase is, what is the next phase? Do you know, guys? Implementation. Implementation. Okay, implementation is the next phase. What are all the things we need to do in this phase, So, we need to convert all the object types. We need to convert all the object types. Okay, and once we convert, so we need to apply the converted code into the target zone. Target zone. Okay, once we convert, what we need to do? We need to apply the converted code into the target zone. Okay, so the next thing is, so directly we can apply the changes into the target. And also, guys, one more thing I'm going to tell you. Okay, which tool is going to convert all these object types? Vara2PZ. Okay, Vara2PZ will going to convert. Okay, few object types, it's going to convert 100%. Okay, for the few object types, it will going to convert only 60%. Okay, it will going to convert only 60%. So then what about remaining 40%? What about remaining 40%? Remaining 40%, need to convert manually. Okay, the remaining code we need to convert manually. This is completely, so, like a manual effort is required. Okay, this is very, very important, guys. The remaining 40% of the code, okay, manually we need to convert. Okay, this is very, very important. Okay, so Vara2 PG, any migration tool, not only for Vara2 PG, any migration tool, okay, it will not going to convert 100% of the migration. Okay, only 50 to 60% it will going to convert. The remaining 40% we need to convert manually. Okay, so see here, guys, once everything is applied in the target side, okay, what we need to do, the main phase is, okay, testing, database testing. Okay, this is the one of the important phase. Before going to hand over to the application team, okay, the database testing is very, very important. Okay, there is a separate team called database testing team. They are going to take care. Okay, what are all the things they are going to take care? Do you know? The first thing is they are going to check all the, so they are going to validate all the codes. Okay, all the codes. And also they are going to test the data. Test the data. And also see here, guys, during the testing time, if they are going to face any bugs, right? Okay, who is going to take care of the bugs? Guys, if they are going to face any bugs, okay, which team needs to resolve these bugs? Anybody, any guys? Anybody have any idea? If the database testing team facing any bugs, okay, which team is responsibility for these bugs?
Postgres.
Yeah, yeah, Postgres, but which team is the responsibility? So it's mainly DBS. If any bugs they are going to face, right, immediately they are going to raise the ticket to us only. Okay, they are going to raise ticket to DBA. So DBA needs to fix all these issues. Okay, so we need to based on the bugs, we need to resolve those bugs in the database level. Okay, so guys, this is the main, phases will come in the database migration. Okay, these are all the phases will come in the database migration. Okay, guys, this is very, very important. See here, when I joined this organization at that first time, okay, at the time, I did not have any knowledge for migration. At that time, I suffered, lot of things. So that's why, this is very, very important. Okay. So whenever we are going to do the migration, so we need to do all these phases. Okay. We need to do all these phases. I hope these phases are clear, right, guys? Guys, these phases are clear, right?
Yes. Yes, Manas.
Okay. Then what is the next thing, Now I will show you the practical things. How exactly we need to, yeah, before going to do the practical. So I will show, I am going to explain. incompatibilities between source and target. This is Oracle. Okay, this is, yeah, Oracle. In Oracle, if comes to procedures, okay, what is the alternative? If comes to function, what is the alternate function? What is the alternative? I will explain. And also if comes to trigger, what is the alternative? And packages, what is the alternative in the PostgreSQL? I will explain now. Packages, triggers, yeah, sequences, so tables, so views. Okay, here I'll specify. So the next I will write here. So here Postgres, SQL, here. So procedures, okay, here it will not going to support. Instead of procedure, what is the compatibility in PostgreSQL? Functions. And functions here also same, function only. And also here trigger, we cannot create directly trigger. What we need to do? First, we need to create function. Then we need to create, trigger and trigger event. Directly triggers is not going to support, guys, in Postgres. Okay. And also the next thing is packages. What is the alternative for packages? Okay, the alternative is functions. Instead of packages, we need to create the functions here. So sequences, here also sequences will be there. And here the tables also same. And also 7 views also same. Now tell me, what is the what is the procedure language they are going to use in Oracle? They are going to use PL/SQL. Okay, the procedure language is PL/SQL. Here, PG/PL/SQL. Okay, the procedure language is completely different on source and the destination, means Oracle and the PostgreSQL. Here they are going to use PL/SQL. Here they are going to use PG/PL/SQL. What about Sybase and MS SQL? Which procedure language we are going to use, guys? Which procedure language we are going to use in Sybase and MS SQL? Guys, anybody have any idea?
For migration?
No, no, no. Normally in Sybase and Postgres, MS SQL, which procedure language we are going to use? So in Oracle, we are going to use PLSQL. In Postgres, we are going to use PLSQ, PGPLSQL. But what about MS SQL and Sybase?
MS
About
SQL,
MS,
TSQL.
sorry, what is one?
For MS SQL, they are going to use TSQL.
Yes, yes, PSQL. Okay. So Transact SQL. They are going to use Transact SQL in MS SQL and Sybase.
Yeah,
Okay.
Sybase also similar. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, Sybase also. Exactly. Okay. So these are all the compatibilities and incompatibilities in Postgres, sorry, Oracle and PostgreSQL. Okay. So now what I'm going to do, I will show you how exactly we need to migrate. Okay, guys, here I already installed Vara2 PG. In this VM, Vara2 PG installation is, you know, little bit complex is there. So that's why I installed like before only. Okay. So I'm going to send the document how to install the Vara2 PG. Okay. So once we install the Vara2 PG, see here. So this configuration file, it will going to create. See here, guys. This is the configuration file. Vara2 PG configuration file. Okay. This file, it will going to create, okay, in /etc. Once the installation done, right? Okay. This complete config file, it will going to create on /etc Vara2 PG. See here, guys, here.
1 second.
Mhm,
Uh, so the migrations is in, we have a different type of migrations, right? So we have a Linux, and
mhm,
in another box we have Sun Solaris. So can
mhm.
we do that migration from Sun Solaris, from Linux to Sun Solaris?
You're talking about that is completely a platform migrations. Means
Yeah,
if
platform
all,
migration.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. So if
That
in the
can be done.
sum, uh-huh. Okay.
That can be done in PostgreSQL.
No, normally, the PostgreSQL, we are not go for the platform migration. Anyway, so all the PostgreSQL is running on the Linux, okay, RHEL 7 or CentOS 7. As of now, I did not see any platform migration, but in many cases, okay, we are going to do the platform migration as well. Exactly. So if they are going to use the older version of the Linux platforms, right? So they are going to move to the new version, means the later Linux flavors. Yeah, that is possible. Here also we can. But like there is a procedure is there. Whenever we are going to do the platform migration at the time, okay. So once we migrated the particular like a platform migration, so we need to take the PG based backup. Okay. So whenever we are going to do the platform migration, right, at the time, so we need to take the PG based backup. You know, right, what the exactly PG based backup will going to do? It will going to
Including
copy.
file system. Yeah, file
Exactly,
system and the
exactly.
backup.
At that time, we can move this complete file system to there. Once the platform migration is done, we can directly move this backup there and we can start the database server. It will not going to impact anything.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Thanks.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. So see here, I already mentioned Oracle Home, and also I already mentioned Oracle DSN and Oracle user and password. See here, guys, when I'm going to run this Vara2 PG, right? At the time, directly, okay, the Vara2 PG will going to connect to the Oracle database and it will going to fetch the information. What we are going to provide the inputs, right? In the Vara2 PG config file, based on the input, okay, it will going to fetch the source database. Okay, and our examples here. Now, here I mentioned schema system. Okay. So whenever we are going to run the Vara2 PG, at the time it will going to connect the system schema. Okay. And also which object types it will going to fetch, see here, it will going to fetch the object type called trigger. Now what I'm going to do, I don't want to fetch the trigger information. I want only the table information. Okay, see here. Now, if I'm going to run the Vara2 PG, right, at the time, directly the Vara2 PG will going to connect to the this Oracle database. See here. Moment. It will going to connect to this Oracle database server. See here. This is the Oracle database server. I already built Oracle database server in this VM. Okay, so directly it will going to connect using this user, Oracle user. Just one moment. Okay, so once it is going to use this user and these passwords to connect to the source database. Okay, it will going to connect to this source database using this user and this password. Now see here, what I'm going to do, why? Why? One moment, guys. Where is the word to PG? Oh, how come it's okay? So see here, now what I'm going to do, here I will change the object type is table. Okay, so let me change the object type. Object type table. So now what I'm going to do, okay, before going to convert the objects, what I'm going to do, I'm going to generate the report. Okay, so how to generate the report, do you know? See here, I will show you how to generate the report. Yeah, see here, guys. So this is the way we need to generate the source DB report. Okay, using Vara2 PG, we need to generate the source DB report. What it will going to give this report, I will show you, right? Web 27 DB report. Okay, so here guys, I'm going to generating the report. Okay, it will going to take so 1 or 2 minutes, and it will going to generate the complete migration report. Okay, it will going to take some time to generate the report because each and every object types it will going to search and it will going to generating the report. Okay. See here, it is generating for 139 tables. See here, scanning is in progress now. See here, scanning is in progress. Yeah. So now, so the report is generated. Now, what I'm going to do, I will open the Mozilla Firefox and I will show you how exactly the report is generated. Okay, see here, guys. See here, guys, the Vara2 PG data migration report. Okay, this is the version the Oracle is using and schema is system. Okay, see here, how many object types is there? See here. So there are 139. One moment. See here, there are functions, 6 functions is there. There are 7 global temporary tables is there, and there are 138 indexes is there, and index partition is 79, and also packages is 1, sequence is 7, and table is 139 table is there, guys. See here, and also it will going to provide whether the objects are valid or invalid. That also it will going to provide. Okay, so in the Oracle source database, if it is invalid, we need to rebuild that object. Okay, we cannot convert the invalid object type. And also see here, guys, this is the estimation cost. Okay, this is the estimation cost for each and every object type. Okay, see here, each and every object type estimation cost. This is the one. See here, guys, what is the estimation cost like 5.2, 3.2, 21? How we need to calculate this, the particular number, See here, guys, here it is there. If the cost migration, see here, 190.20, the cost migration units means approximately 3 man-day days. The migration unit was set to 5 minutes. Means we need to calculate for each and every unit for 5 minutes. Okay, so see here, it will going to take to convert 3 man-day days. Okay, so we need to calculate for each and every unit. We need to calculate for 5 minutes. Okay, each and every unit we need to calculate for 5 minutes. Means it will going to take 3 man-day days. Each and every day we need to work 3 mans. Means 3 manual effort is required to convert this object types. Okay, it will going to calculate the efforts as well. This tool will going to calculate effort as well. See here. And also it will going to provide the commands. If anything complexity is there for the particular object types, it will going to put the commands as well. See here, guys. Okay, it will going to put commands as well. So see here, this is the way we need to generate the database migration report. This is the way we need to generate. Yes, anybody have anybody have any doubts? Yes, anybody have any doubts here? Okay, so this is the way we need to generate the database migration report. Guys, this is somehow, like a difficulties is there. Okay, so please go through how we need to do the migrations and all. Okay, if you have any doubts, please let me know. I'm going to explain. Don't worry about the things. But I know somehow the complexity is there to understand the things. Okay, so now see here, we have generated the report. So now what we need to do, now what we need to do. So now, okay, from now we need to convert each and every object types. Okay, so how to convert each and every object type, I told you already. So we need to change the particular object type. Now see here, I'm going to convert the table object type. See here. Now I'm going to convert the table object type. How to convert, do you know? See here, guys. I'm going to convert the tables. Now table. Okay. Table web 27. Okay, what I'm going to do, just will generate -o /etc vara to pg Postgres. Okay, so let me convert this all the tables into Postgres compatibility. See here guys, it is going to converting. Only the object type called table. It will going to take some time to convert all the objects. See here guys, here it is converting. See here now, if you are going to check, see here, it is converted this table. See here. So this is completely a Postgres compatibility code. This is completely Postgres compatibility code. If you guys are directly go and apply this table, okay, it will going to create the object here. See here now what I'm going to do, so just I will connect to the Postgres data, any of the database server. So ps-e of Postgres grep Postgres. Okay. So here no database servers is up and running. So what I'm going to do, okay, I will do one thing. I will connect it to another host and I will try to run. So I don't want to start any database server here. So now what I'm going to do, here I will open one terminal. Connect. Oh, here also there is no database here. pc_ctl-d/amp01 cluster 01 start. So psql-p555. See here guys, whatever the converted sorry, converted object is there, right? Directly I'm going to apply this code into the PostgreSQL. See here guys, okay, directly it is created. All the everything sequence and tables, okay, it will going to convert 100%. Okay, no need to do any manual efforts. See here, everything it is going to convert. Directly we can apply the converted code into the PostgreSQL. See here, directly we can apply the converted code into the PostgreSQL. Okay, so this is the way we need to convert. Examples here. Now what I'm going to do, I will change the object type. Okay, what I'm going to change, which type I'm going to change, I will specify trigger. Okay, I will specify trigger data means object type. Let's do how exactly the trigger will going to convert. We're going to do, I need to check. Okay, so here, what I'm going to do, I will specify. See here, why the supplier table only it is converted, because I supplied the table name only the supplier. That's why the other tables are not converted. Only this supplier table only converted. But as of now, what I'm going to do, I commented that one. I'm going to convert the triggers now. I'm going to convert the triggers. Triggers. Okay, just I'm going to convert. See here, one trigger is converted. We are going to check the trigger, right? Here, the trigger is converted like this. Here. So it is going to create the function and then the trigger will going to create. See here. So we cannot create the trigger directly here. We need to, you know, we need to, we need to create the function first. Then we need to create the trigger. See here. Now, if I am going to directly apply these changes, right? See here, there are some errors will come. Okay. So we cannot directly apply the changes, means other object types. I told you, right? It will going to convert 60% of the code. Okay. It will going to convert 60% of the code. The remaining things, what I'm going to do, instead of body, okay, cannot. Okay, need to specify like this. I think we need to change. I told you, right? So we need to do the manual efforts is required. Okay. See here, we need to, only the 60 to 70% of the code is converted for other object types. But, for table sequences views, okay, 100% code will going to convert. Okay, so we cannot apply other object types directly into the PostgreSQL. Okay, so we need to do the manual efforts for these codes. So now see here, what I'm going to do, I will change to other object type. How exactly it will going to convert? Let's see. Now I'm going to convert the package now. See here, now I'm going to convert package. Okay, now I'm going to convert package. So let's see how exactly it will going to convert package. Okay, so why the there is no packages? I think so. One moment. Let me cross verify. Package. There is no packages there. So let me check views. So let me generate view. Okay, see here, there are 10 views here. Okay, how exactly it is converted? Let's see. See here, all the views are converted. See here, guys, all the views are converted here. See here, all the views are converted to Postgres compatibility. Okay, see here, guys, this is the way we need to convert all the object types, okay, from Oracle to PostgreSQL. Okay, this tool will going to convert each and every object types, but we need to specify the object types in config file, Oracle PC config file. Okay, so this is the way it will going to work. Guys, anybody have any doubts here? Guys, anybody have any doubts? Okay, so see here, guys, somehow, like, yeah. Yeah, guys, anybody have any doubts? Ram Prasad, Vishnu, Satish, Kishore, Srinivas. Okay, so this is the way we need to convert, okay, the complete object types to target. Okay, guys, today